the second semester of my sophomore year, Luke Gordon asked if I wanted to be a high school leader on the middle school mission trip. I just felt so called to go because I remember when I was in middle school and I went on my first middle school mission trip, my high school leader made such a huge impact on my life and the way I live, and I wanted to be able to share my faith and make an impact on someone else's life as well.
I didn't really want to go at first. I didn't think I'd have fun. I really didn't have like a strong faith at all before the mission trip.
What it means to be a Christian and how God has impacted my life and how it's not my doing, but it's His.
I was kind of still trying to figure the whole God and Jesus thing out. I didn't like to go to church and I didn't like to go to youth group, and so I wasn't really at a good point in my faith.
I remember the first time I saw Mackenzie, we were in the airport and she was wearing her like lime green shoes, if I remember correctly, because we were a neon green group.
When we were being introduced to our group, she was introduced as the high school leader for our group, and I thought she was really cool because she was just really nice and she seemed like she was really strong in her faith. I thought that this is a person that I could really connect with.
So that night with the worship, after worship they had a time when we could just stay and pray, and they dimmed the lights, and I remember I was just praying for Mackenzie.
And when they said I could stay, I'm like, well, okay, I'm gonna stay. I don't want to go outside. I like it here. It's making me feel good, and I feel like God is like right here with me.
That God would just like open up her heart and everyone's heart just to see His love. And I remember looking up and she was still there.
I really didn't think anyone from my group was still in the room, and then Kat came up and she sat with me.
It just made me, like my heart was just pounding so hard and I was just so excited, and so I remember I went over and I patted her on the back so she'd know that I was there, and I just sat with her and just prayed for a little bit in silence, and I remember what she said. She said to me, "I didn't know that I could be so loved by someone."
And she asked if I wanted to accept Jesus Christ, and I said yes, and she prayed with me. I was crying like a lot because it felt really nice to finally believe in Him, because I'd always kind of wanted to. I'd just never really known how, and she helped me to really believe in Him. And
like tears were just running down my face, and I was so joyful. It was so amazing, and I can't even begin to describe to you this feeling.
And then we went back outside, and my other leaders were really happy. Catherine told me that we were sisters in Christ. That was really nice because I felt like I was a part of a big family, and it made me feel really included in the whole mission trip experience, and like I had a lot of friends and new people that I could really connect with now. And then the next day, I really couldn't stop smiling. I was like smiling the whole day, and at the end of the day, my face really hurt because my cheeks were like, they hurt.
Another way that we want to see students impacting the world is through service. We want them to learn to serve the way that Jesus served others. And we want to give them as many opportunities to do this as we can. And as they serve, we want our students to be learning about what their gifts are so they can start to see the way that God is going to use them in the future to bring glory to His name.